What happens when you're roughing it? When you're roughing it. Well, that's magnificent. And they're like, yeah, he ain't even out there. He ain't got his guns on him. Well, that's because y'all believe that the gun is the most powerful weapon. You think, well, first of all, you call it a weapon. You really don't know the truth. Sadly, disproportionately, you have no idea. What's wrong with y'all now? You keep leaning on things that have no real power over you, so you give it power. Not very intelligent. Not intelligent, not bright, not sophisticated, not smart, no nothing. Where them snakes at? Rain, bring the snakes out, cuz. We them 58, 60-year-old cats, man. Y'all ain't built like us. Never will be. You try to pass off some shit that really can't be passed on. You'll see, though. The 90s be like, leave this other, ooh, ah. 80s was then mid 80s. Then today, motherfucking zombies, man. This is the thing. What are we doing? Hip conditioning. What the fuck is that? It feels so magnificent. Oh, Mag, what's up, beloved? Yeah, I'm about to mention you. Dev D. Hey, come on, man. You know I had to bring a little flavor, a little sauce, you know what I'm saying? I actually want to go running right now. Yesterday, T was asleep, but I came out and I said, let me go and run a little bit. So I ran, this time I actually ran around. I had no sneakers though. Ran all the way down. I ran back and I was like, I haven't been running in a while. But usually I don't start off like that when I really don't, you know, like run up and down where I lived at, over in Page, and run up those 2 blocks or down by the school. That ain't really nothing, you know what I'm saying? But out here, there's a different kind of run. It's like, if you can let your mind be at ease and rest, just for that little short run, man, it felt magnificent. Now my knees were a little sore, you know, I probably should have put on my knee braces and stuff. Hit it with a little bit of the castor oil or the liniment I have. Ricky is going to send me some Jah, which will help my hands when I was going to England when I was doing breaking competitions. When I broke the real pine wood, my wife was recording me, Esther Bonilla branch. Luz Esther Bonilla. She recorded me breaking real pine with 2 fingers, doing 2 finger breaks, and it was hard because I had to. It took me like out of the 9 months to become a sabanam. It took me like 6 months of reconditioning because I haven't been breaking it in a long time. Using a McElroy pad, I used to have the iron finger, the things you toughen your skin up in your joints, which, and also the iron palm. You slap your hand and you jab your hands into. So I'm hoping that she could watch one of these videos and she could send me the videos where I'm breaking real pine. I didn't want to break their little goofy break boards that, give the children and everybody some kind of false, so I really had to have real pine. Like when I was up there at the Christian retreat with a lot of her friends and relatives, Puerto Ricans. I guess someone thought I was Puerto Rican, but far from it. But they had a bed post. We're talking about like strong wood, like teak. Like I'm talking about you had to cut it. And one of the little fat Puerto Ricans, I used to box, blah blah blah. Ex-Latin king, whatever, right? You think you could break that? We've tried. So I went over and I picked it up and I tapped it on a big rock. I'm like, man, ain't nobody breaking this. He says, but do you think you do it? I said, we tried. I was like, I might break a bone in my foot or something, but I think I could break through it. I don't know, because I did a lot of breaking. I mean, not heated up bricks. I did real bricks. I broke real tiles, Mandarin or whatever you want to call it, tiles. I was involved with people who, in the 70s, in my class, teachers over me would stick nails, 12-inch nails through their arms, their biceps, like David Blaine, but through both biceps, through their cheek, through their neck, through their forearms, and they would put buckets of water at the Vietnam vets, at the Vietnams, over there, and walk around with buckets of water hanging from those nails. My Quanjinim, my grandmasters, pictures all around with them walking around with nails. I was like, you got to do your thing and your butt too, but I was around people who would take like 100 pencils and they would, with one blow, chop through number 2 pencils, 100 of them wrapped up, finger breaking rock, like real rock, like go down Atlantic City when we was out in Jersey and we bring these rocks back and they would sit there and you would see them for a week just touching the rock. And then come demo time, we'd be out there in the hot rods and the cars, and we have like our little International Federation of Welcome Taekwondo, and they're breaking them. So I got involved with them. So anyway, at this little Christian retreat, and she just wanted me to go and just hang out with them, because I told them I'm not into religion, and I quoted Frederick Douglass and this, that, and other thing, and they were respectful, but they knew I was a scrapper, but it wasn't about that. It was like I wanted to see what a Christian really was compared to the stuff I've seen. They showed me no different. So I took that board, I went behind my van, and I had a gravity shower thing, and a little shower curtain. I opened my van doors, had a little pole going through it, the whole van I had, and she never got to see it. I always kept it away. And that's what I sold, have some money to get over here for the gas and stuff. It's Mark 7. Anyway, I had my gravity shower. I took a cold shower because it was kind of winter time. We were tenting it, the hot tent stove. But no heat, just, get in your sleeping bag and cover up and, on your cots and get up for breakfast and do everything. It was warm during the days, So I put it up against this tree. I remember they were asking what was I doing. I was hugging the tree, but I was whispering to the tree. And Pedro, what the fuck his name is? Pedro and Cruz, they were like, they were real skeptical, like, oh man, he ain't no real martial artist. I don't care about what you think I am. I you can see him over there and it's talking. I was saying, I don't care what y'all think. I might not be able to break this. The bedpost, it was solid, man. Like mahogany, teak. I don't know. It was some hard stuff, man. It was like harder than a bat. And the first kick, I felt a vibration up through my body. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? I was waiting for somebody to say the the power of Christ compels you or some shit. But anyway, because they knew my name, Lucifer, right? I'm serious, man. So Cruz came over and says, yo, cuz, maybe you want to put it at a different angle, because he know, he's been at some of, Millville, Vineland, he lived in, but he was coming to Millville, and he would watch some of the demos and stuff, 48 years old, doing a back semi and a cartwheel, and knowing I shouldn't be doing it, cartwheel roundhouse, we call the roundhouse when you do the roundhouse, you flip around, you go in the back flips, and I was doing a roundhouse and go into a semi, and I was doing that for the kids, and I was like, I'm not back flipping down the street like street tumbling days, I'm not doing no side tuck or screw in the barrel, I'm not doing that no more, them days is gone, right? So I said, okay, so he positioned it, Cruz positioned it, right? I said, yo, thanks, amigo. So he's like, yeah, come on, fam, I know you can do this, man. I said, but none of y'all could. Well, you the Mr. Karate dude. We're all boxers. I says, and I'm probably older and better than all y'all in boxing. They're like, no, we know that too, but we box. We don't do the karate. Well, that was ego still a little bit. So I was like, okay. Second kick, I thought my leg locked up. I kicked that, and boom. Oh. Now, mind you, I got on Adidas shell toes. No, I had the Timberlands on. I put the Timberlands on. Shell toes probably been a better bet, because Timberlands got that give in that rubber sole. Adidas shell toes? No, man, that's breaking force. That's, you know what I mean? So I says, you know what? I went back and hugged the tree again, and they were giggling like, this nigga hugging tree. I went back out there, and by this time with the fire going, big fire, big real pit fire, I kicked it and broke it. And in doing so, it cracked in a way that splintered, and it stuck my leg. Now, I already got peppered with shotgun shot, so the scar's still there. And they was like rushing the one. What's that? I was like, oh, it's bleeding a little. I think it cut it a little bit. Hey, and they got the first aid kit, and the Reverend, cool, Jesse. He was like, yes, y'all, is that a Puerto Rican? That Jesse. Anyway, yeah. And he cleaning it and everything. I'm like, it's going to be good. Just put the little butterfly, the thing that looked like a Q-tip tape. Just put that on it. It was good because we was out running the next day, the obstacle course for Christ and all. Anyway, you never know what you're capable of. And I'm not talking about negating a negative way. Y'all see the posts I make and some of the things I say. That's because I'm not even pushing the envelope. I'm calling the punks for what they are. And see, we've gotten into this world, right, where they want to control what you say and accept anything. You own nothing to be happy. Bullshit. So you never know what you're capable of. Excuse my French. And yesterday, excuse my cursing and swearing and all that, but there was a reason. Every day we come across magnificent, marvelous, wondrous creatures who do marvelous, magnificent, wondrous things. And we ignore that. So we can give it to the people who would rather deceive you to live a putrid, adulterous, and I don't mean religious, because I believe in having 3 or 10 women. I don't believe in that fake Christian, that fake shit y'all buy into. Because I know the real true history and the implications and the power that comes with it. Strength. Omek came through last night with his magnificent wife. Very, very strong sister, and his young daughter, very strong. He has other children. And, Omek's a magnificent brother. I'm not tooting nobody's horn, but see, we need more of this. And the dynamics of it is, a lot of y'all know I went to law school, business, corporate law, and I don't practice none of it. I don't recognize this government. I don't recognize the fake laws. And it's more of a hijack. Plutocracy, right? It's good to see people doing magnificent things, but ain't it a bitch? He had to come on a day when it's raining. We had on day when no rain, old man. but it was magnificent. You know, get that strong embrace, good brothers, magnificent, wonderful, magnificent sisters all the way around. You know, and the young sister. You know, and while we laughing, I'm cutting up and talking a whole lot of hoo ha, and them two over there eating up all the sketties. It was a marvelous thing. That's what it's supposed to be like, y'all. You know, the men's with their heads in the pot and the men's with their heads in the heads. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the women keeping that backbone strong. You know what I mean? The resourcefulness. Most of the children now, right now, they got this thing because it's being pushed by the Las Vegas ball sphere. It's being pushed by that, by the worthless teachers and professors, which none of y'all question when you catch them out there with their fat, droopy peanut butter, marshmallow cream, and these new age dreadlock rainbow cats in these colleges and schools. Y'all not challenging them. You're not meeting them in the parking lot. Not no more. You know what I'm saying? Who don't know the first thing about us who are about in our 50s and 60s and what we went through when we didn't have all the nurses? We're the ones that initiated the nurses in school, the meals, the breakfast, and the lunch. That wasn't no pale skin, no dumb monkey head racist. That wasn't no Republican or Democrat. Them idiots aren't there for nobody. That was us, whether it be the Black Panther or the whatever movements that we created. We've created everything, and everybody lives with this fake privilege. We got these little dumb monkeys, so-called white folk who run around, and they know who they are. I'm talking about the perversions y'all can't stand. I'm talking about, oh, all lives matter, and this, that. Well, it didn't matter for 100 years of lynching and murdering and stealing land, misappropriation with these goofy fake sundown tents. Oh, they're changing the old timers. The old timers. Why they still get a reprieve? Why? Because they work for the federal agencies, like those retired punk-ass cops who are dying by the slawful right now, right? In their 60s and 70s, okay? Miserable. I see them in the end anyway. Now you got these new age monkeys who are talking about the 50s and 60s like they have a clue what the fuck we went through. While they have all kind of therapists, all kind of weird ass food, and they think they're normal. They have a clue. And then worried about what we went through. They didn't go through the crack by the CIA and the FBI infiltration and the breaking down of a great society of not just merchantmen, but responsible educators, orators. The death of them brought on the stupidity of them. And they have no idea what happened in the 60s. How the federal government decided, okay, we're going to give them welfare because we've broken them now with these fake Jews. So you got these young, dumb Negroes who can't make heads or tail, and none of y'all doing anything to be mindful, to educate them, to teach them the truth. No, that's not all of them, because there's some out there who know everything. But you have this group pushed by the Umars and all these fake musicians and politicians and all these worthless motherfuckers who don't inspire nothing, who want to talk because they can't see the subliminals that are blinking all around them in the neon lights on the TV. And they think they're in control. They think this is a natural way of thinking. They didn't say nothing last 5 years ago. All of a sudden, this is where they at. Nigga, we still fighting the wars. So, Omeg got to come up and see it. And most of the ones speaking, they sound effeminate. They had this grandma up in there, a little baby girl with a hand in the classroom. She took her hand and snatched it away. You damn right. You gonna pay attention in here. We ain't gonna let them chemicals fuck you up. We ain't gonna let all the toxins and the poison in the water because your mammy and your pappy too dumb to know better to stop feeding you that shit. And while they giving you plastic water, it still got fluoride and all the same shit in it. Besides the leaching of that worthless ass plastic petroleum based shit. Man, nobody talking about that, how they got to where they at. There's always a, oh, poor me, that liberal mentality. Oh, look at me. And now I'm going to blame everybody else. I'm going to deflect and I'm going to push it over here and I'm going to circumvent and I'm going to bring it back around. And this is what you're going to get. Bunch of idiots. You don't see none of the animals that we call animals and insects fighting each other to be a come up. Holding other people responsible when you have to be responsible for yourself. So you would say, well, if you're talking about wait, them 100+ years of after 100+ years after the fake civil war and the hunting down, the murdering of our people to eradicate them from the fucking land by these goyim who call themselves Jew. These bastardized, uncivilized pieces of excrement that ain't built or invent nothing other than some tax shit. Who came in and hijacked based on dumb Cabbage Patch manipulated babies to grow up and think that we're their enemies because they're too stupid to know better? Y'all could be here where the children could be reared and nurtured right. Learn how to be a lot stronger. This is what they fear. I would think y'all would already put this together in your big ass heads. But your heads are so big, you're so egotistical, you're so diabolical. Y'all can't figure out these little simple fucking things. And tomorrow's the day, huh? I don't give a fuck, but I know a lot of y'all leaning on that. Makes you wonder, why is Mike Tyson fighting Paul Fui on the 15th? And that is Saturday. Y'all know I like math and all that shit. Not the bullshit that they teach y'all, but I'm just saying. A deep spell, man. A deep damn spell. So it was good to have the brother, the sisters, and, you know, I call his little daughter his sister too. That's what she is. All right, all of them come through. I'll be a big uncle, with a great uncle, whatever. But little sister, big brother. You know what I'm saying, brothers? You know that's how I see it. All family. And it was good. And he got to see not all, but he saw it's a lot of land, you know. We don't know how to come together, y'all. Unless it's in dire times, and even then, it's a bunch of bullshit. We created cookouts. We created the monkey, the powwow. We created all these things: country, jazz, rock, all the stuff, networking you see being utilized. We actually rebuilt some of the old world. And then y'all deny yourselves. The magic is strong and the spell is broad and wide. I can't get you. I can't pull you out of it. I'm not here for that. Show you some things, but I don't have the feeling of whether this sucks or do I feel something. No, not really. I don't have that. I don't have that ability. So don't even think like that. You can't think for me at all. Not at all. Like, there's times when I say, oh man, I forgot. And it's not that I forgot, it's like I don't care about certain things. You know? What's important is the things that I've been communicating. Whether I'm laying there and everybody's away from me and I'll read a paragraph or two, it's just, I have a way about me that's consistent. It'll never change. It'll manifest in something else when the time was appropriate. But there are so many people who are just messed up, man, in this so-called world. I don't even know how they convince y'all to use that term. I even get tired of saying it. It's like it sounds like someone encased in environment, like a fishbowl or some shit. Played them. I don't know, man. It makes no sense to me. But in this world, they're gonna make y'all uncomfortable. I'm attempting to get you a little uncomfortable now. Which isn't really that uncomfortable. It's just a little change in the biosphere and the demography of how you exist. A lot of you aren't ready for this. I know. But you'd be surprised at what you're capable of. Some of you might be like, I'm on medication. Maybe that's your fucking problem. You know, I can't read the comments because the screen, all I see is my fucking face. Excuse my French. Frenchman, I know that's not French, and my apologies. That's a euphoric. Anyway, it's euphemism when they say that. I say look cool. I didn't brush my teeth yet either. So we've had a couple of brothers come through here. Olmec, I know he's going to come more. We're going to be down there with him, helping him out here soon. Get things done. Hopefully in a decent and a great fashion. And, you know, we don't have the idiot walking through there. Olmec knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, and white gloves. Yeah, you don't like that spot. You got splatter effects over here. Anyway, I'm just playing. But you know when you do certain jobs, the motherfuckers, if they want to hold your government contract and whatever, they do shit weird. And they want to look at everything before they tighten you up so they can say, can you fix this? Just nitpick at things because they want a job done, but they don't want to let go of the money. It's pretty stupid. Some of y'all know I was a chef, and so you know, some of y'all know that. I have all kind of guitars and stuff to work on the reservations, fairs, all kind of stuff. Sell whatever I want. And that I worked with painting with James over, and I worked with pool doctors where I used to help. I used to actually go in and wear the breather and everything to lay down that carcinogenic, deadly surfacing in your swimming pools. Yes, I used to do that. I used to be there by myself. The whole after the draining, the drying, pulling up the tarp. I used to be the one in there with the power tools, grinding and sanding the pool, and bringing in the new, whatever, however there's a pool. Sometimes people wanted 8 balls and Gandalf the Great, all kind of weird stuff, and then to put the shiny finish and all that. You know what I'm saying? Very, very poisonous, very toxic, very, and we used to have to wear oxygen. You know, well, air, not pure oxygen, and roofing. And I even went off to do some roofing on my own because I could lay down 3 tiles, right? Just listen. And it was just me with like 5 ladders, truck bed full of tiles, all the nails, my hammer and everything. No nail gun. And I think I did when I was in Jersey. Doing my own little thing, no LLC, just my own little roofing expedition to see if that's what I want to go and do. And we're filling out the contract, using somebody else's, and having it signed after looking over the roof and what I can, and with the spars, joists, and all that kind of stuff for them. Well, I think I did in Jersey. I think I did like 5 roofs, all by myself. Paid good. But because of my injuries, and the fact that I was pushing myself, I think that was the last year when I drank coffee. The coffee here tastes like shit, you know what I mean? But regardless of that, I don't like talking about those points of business But it's good to know that there are people out here who are willing to go out there and make something out of themselves. That's what we could do as a whole. If we can just get away. But first of all, it's got to be safe and practical. You got people with children and stuff like that, and you want to have the right men around, the right women around. You don't want to have those who have secrets, and then you have to find out later. And we'll just bury you out here. But you damn sure don't want to be part of that. Okay. So you got all those things you got to take into mind, different diets, you know. But all those things to be accomplished and accompanied. It's the mindset of a great people to get away from the world that has perverted everyone, to walk out of that perversion and walk back into a stable consciousness. And you don't have no much time where you can practice things that would help you in another. You get where I'm coming from. Now, I don't like doing all this talk to get people to join in. Right, a lot of y'all sitting there going, but it's winning time. Oh, shut up. Some of y'all don't even know what real winter's like. You're pussies. You need to unpussify. That's what's wrong with a lot of you. You're straight up pussies. Men. Women, just stop being weak. Amount to something your great greats maybe were a part of, unless they were running around falsely accusing Negroes on the land. You have nothing to do with that. So don't persecute yourself. Take your minds off of the things around you. Like when I broke that board at that Christian retreat, you would think, well, how is Red at a Christian retreat? I used to go with my wife to the non-denomination churches and sit right by her. Wanting to vomit, I wanted to, every time I went in, I wanted to violently vomit. But because she was supposed to be important, I had no issue with it. She was ignorant of that, but she knew that that was not who I was. And I would do that for anyone until they realize. And if they can't realize, then I know how to part ways. Well, you want everybody to bend, but you can't bend a little bit to meet in the middle to see what can come out of that. So you want me to conspire against my stance based on evidence, whether it's factual or not, but evidence that you haven't researched. No. That's how you learn how to make decisions. And a lot of you right now, you look around you and you see everything outside of yourself and you hold on to that. You're not willing to give it up. That means you're not ready to be who you were meant to be. You just want to walk around drama-filled as the world turns, days of our lives, right? Be the false, fake Andromeda strain. I can dig it. The most perfectly intelligent creatures created. And yet I see no intelligence. Y'all got so much ahead of you and so much behind you. That's why it's important to be in the now. It's good to have good people. Good people, not persons of interest. Good people who know the benefits and the change, the acclamation. Now, this is not going to the people who have businesses right now, because most businesses can be worked from anywhere without being marginalized or compromised. So it's matter. That's do your thing. The rest of you. What happens when everything's gone? I talked to a friend of mine who worked at Amazon. Been there since its inception. He could have retired already. He retired from the military. Just wanted to keep working. He went there as security or whatever he did. Then he got involved with somebody and started working on a some female, and he started working at the place. Like he really wanted to get involved. He got laid off. He was like, "Yeah, Red. I was like, well, what you gonna do, man? I mean, you're ex-military, you know." He says, I'm all right. I have a pension. Blah, blah, blah. I said, "No. What about the ones that aren't? What about the ones? You ever did anything where you can assist them?" "No, man. I ain't got no man. I got all that return, this, that, and the other, and working and chasing booty, and you ain't got nothing." Well, I listen to you. And what do you do with that? You still argue against, you still fight against some of that based on the ignorance of how you've been nurtured. I got white mouth. I didn't even notice that. I washed my face off and well, I ain't put no lotion on. Not lotion, but I ain't put no castor oil or anything on. Anyway. And he was like, "Damn, man, I never thought about that because you're comfortable, bro. You got your 24 years in the military, in the Army. You work with them, with Amazon since they started. I don't know how long ago that was. You could have been retired from there. You're making almost 6 figures a year. And you have nothing to offer nobody. Not even yourself. You can't assist or help unless, it comes down to a squabble. And then how long do you think you'll last with that when you don't have the numbers around you? So you see what I'm saying? No, I stated yesterday. I know some of you are going to just be like, yeah, Brazil. I really don't want hopeless people here. If you're hopeless, you can stay away. I said, I'm seeing supposedly some of the brightest people from my hometown, right? Masons and all this other stuff. And they're talking and using pitch points about this dumb ass. Now, I just got to say, all of them are looking so damn stupid right now. All of them look so stupid. They sound so damn stupid. And you would think that, but you fighting for the Republicans. We are the original Republicans, motherfucker. I'm not fighting on their side with they bullshit. Man, what? And he's always looking for the wrong way out or the wrong way in. Make sense, kind of? I can't see y'all stuff for nothing, man. Damn, this thing is tight, boy. Oh, Jesus Christmas. There we go. Let's see anything. Hey, Sharon. I'm trying to see, make sure I got everybody in here. Show everybody. Hey, Fred, what's going on, beloved? How you doing, man? The sun is right in my face, y'all. That's good. Yeah, bro. Oh, you already know. Yeah. Bro, it's better with you in it. No, it's better with you guys in it. That's so cool. Yeah. Now that liberal kids are getting testosterone blockers, everything, what you call disruptors, from the linings and the plastic, the chemicals, everything. They're shooting all the fish up that are farm raised, and they're even shooting up the stuff and returning it back to the natural order with these antibiotic bullshit that it's never been required. Everything they do is a lie, and people are just starting to pay attention and get a hold, and now they want to fight back. They didn't listen to a lot of us for a long, long time. I got to brush my mustache and beard, y'all. You know how it is when you have German, you kind of look retarded. Got room for a grandmama? Damn right, get your ass here. Yeah. Sharon? Yeah, brother. Yeah, Omega. Tell them, bro. They do, Sharon. Just get you. I'm like, yeah, I'll be like, yo, Sharon's right here, y'all. And she's trying to make some of them damn pancakes with raisins in it. I mean, potato salad with raisins. I'm just messing with you. All my kin folks, welcome to the barbecue. All of y'all. Nothing but mad respect. We're eternally bonded. Send me a number to call over that email address I put out. Why don't you just write it down right now? Huh? I'll send you the number, Sharon. And what's going on, Aunt Love? What's going on, beloved? Salute, salutations, beloved. That's great. I appreciate you. Thank you for even listening to old fogey like me. No, both different. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna make me something to snack on. See if finish up curing me or something. Cause it's cold and it's not bad cold. I like this weather. Like I just put my car on. I don't really need it on because I'm starting to sweat here, which is not a good thing. Layers, right? I'm actually gonna walk up, put my boots on, and walk up there for a couple hours and cut the wires and everything up there. And then I'm thinking about marking today, not with the spray paint, not with the fluorescent, just some sticks. As far as my vision, because when we start hammering, because we gotta get some 2x16s. When we start putting these things down, it's gonna be all in. And when we're out there with Olmec and we're painting, and we get the line how they move, the line, you know what I'm saying, the line of how they move, and yeah, that's gonna be a win-win. You see what I'm saying? Not only do we get a little extra cheese to keep supporting, buying more wood and nails and all that kind of stuff, also we can put something to the side. That way we can take care of other things in case people need a little hand to get, or whatever. Whatever we're going to do is to get people here. Okay? To get the hands dirty. Even if it's us making, like yesterday we were talking about like seashells and lime, how to make hardener, stuff to make your own bricks and stuff like that. And we have tons of red clay to get back to like brick cities, the way we built this country up. At the fall, because we understood the deep, the frequency, the deep connection we had to the soil. Ain't no Native American built brick city and the cobblestone and the brick roads, literal brick roads. We did. Nobody else did either. I'm not going to go on the swear talk, and it's because it has to be the truth has to be told. Not the little lies they run around in, because now they have an eviction notice. Nobody has an eviction notice. Never had. That comes from some black bullshit. Okay? All family, man. Shit. I think the most solid family I have is snakes, iguanas, lizards, dogs, pigs, cats, horses, donkeys. Oh, my little donkey friend is gonna meet me every day, every morning. Be right at the window by the bedroom. I'm like, what the fuck? Pearl's at work. I go out on the back deck, and then he comes right up to me. He's doing the smiley thing, and I gotta pet his head and walk him back past the road that was closed off that I used to take Charisma on when we go for my run, back up over there to the horses. Every morning. And then Baby Blue, the beautiful Arabian horse. When I watered the tree out in front, made a moat, he would come and visit me. Bump me with his head, rubbing up upside down, itching on the side of me, and I'm, best friends, monkeys. I got a couple of homies up here in Florida at bobcats and monkeys. Guinea pigs, man. I'd rather that be y'all. Sun. That's actually the sun. Whenever I look at the sun, I get the halo and I get the black spot, and it's just perfect. I know it. Anyway, let me get off of here because I'm a little hungry and walk up there in a little bit. Cut the wire. I gotta walk all the way down to the end, so I gotta put on my just a new Home Depot galoshes. So I'm gonna walk around steel toe too. And protect you from snake bites. So I'm gonna do that here in a little bit. All right. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know my Cashapp is $. I don't know what's going on with Snoo, my baby girl. She's she's occupied. Like, she's a nurse, y'all. I said to her she could retire and she should, but y'all gonna make decisions of what you want to do. I'm not here to, you know what I mean? All right. But let me get over here because I want to come back a little later. I actually want to read, regardless of the weather. It's always gonna be the, you know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I can read in the tent. I can read in the house. Set up, you know. But get over here so I can do what I can do. But the Cash App, y'all know it's $, Indian Jim, IDIN, uppercase I-J-1. Because it's only one of me. And yeah, your donations are always welcome. You know, books mostly, but if you want to donate for the tool, I mean, the shed's full of tools now. We got tools in the truck. We got stuff everywhere now. But and then we got more stuff coming. So hopefully it gets here Friday with the goofiness that's about to happen with this. They're doing this vote thing tomorrow, and they're gonna, because they're doing it on purpose. And you would think that people would figure that out by now. You got dumb idiots in this new generation of military going, well, either way, whoever wins, you're going to have things jumping off. Why? Are the children that now becoming an adults that broken and stupid? Did the government win in making dummies? Well, we know we got a lot of foolish ass black women, and I say that with the most absurd absurdity. But I mean, recognize themselves being capitalists and all these other goofy things to run around and vote with democracy. This is not a democracy, you ignorant ass niggers. It's the republic, which is responsible for the earth. This part, they don't know nothing. Anyway, they think they know how to talk slick and fast and smooth and articulate this and intelligent, when all they're doing is talking like they got mashed potatoes in their mouth and they're saying nothing, with no butter, no oil, just salt. and at the end going giggity giggity. Quagmires, female quagmires. The most perverse individuals I've ever seen is the black woman who run around with gay niggas, enjoy sex with them. And curse babies. Talking about your right, but you don't even know what a right is to live and exist. Or they won't let them black mofos see this. Amen. Stop being effeminate. And anyways, it's you faking it anyway. Oh. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Hope it made sense. Yo, I thought you was gonna send it to me. I got it, Sharon. I got you on what you call it. All right, I'm gonna send you the phone number. All right, and you better call right away. Yeah, that's what I tell people. All right. Hey, I got it. Hey, yeah. I don't want to hear your phone number and you don't call. I call people all the time. Ask Millennial. I called her like so many times. We had conversated. Now I'm not bothering her. Anytime she want to talk, she can call. Anybody. Everybody. Call, but my volume on this thing, they turn my volume down, y'all. I don't know what's going on. They just said, oh, we gonna mess with Red. They ain't messing with nobody. I don't care about the volume being turned down. Read to ready to educate a nurse. Well, good for you. Anyway, let me get off of here. I appreciate you guys, all right? And I'm hungry. And besides that, I said I got a few things I want to check out today to get done. It's not as wet as it was. Definitely want to light the fire pit tonight and get that going. Let me get this chair up away. My tea. Get my tea. Me tea. No Earl Grey. I don't have no Earl Grey. If y'all got some Earl Grey you want to send me, go ahead and send me. I like English Rotterdam Earl Grey tea. But anyway, I'm going to get with y'all a little later, and I appreciate you guys, all right? Y'all have a magnificent day. Sisters, you already know them. Brothers, too, salute. See you guys later.